Hey, this is episode 3 of Designing What's Next, the series where we explore work in the post-COVID world by asking 5 questions in 5 minutes. Today, we're talking with Revor Deters, Director of Smart and Connected Marketing, by asking him about how hands-free technology will impact the workplace. You'll notice Revor took the call outside where he was working on a beautiful Michigan summer day.
Yeah, well, welcome to my backyard. I'm taking advantage of working from home. There's only maybe 3 or 4 months that you can work outside here in Michigan. So I'm taking every opportunity to do that. I'm here in the city. So you're probably going to hear some birds chirping, probably some cars driving by, maybe a lawnmower here and there. But it's the reality. It's what it's like to live and work from home right now. So, that's one piece of this that I'm actually really enjoying. So one of the things we've been hearing consistently from our customers is that not only are they looking to do some things to make the workplace safer, they're really looking to do everything possible. And one of the ways that they can address that is by limiting the exposure that their employees have to germs when they come back to the workplace. And so while we're putting a lot of effort into surface materials and materiality to help combat the spread of the virus, and so we're working with clients to use things like sensors, also leveraging their employees' personal devices to control video collaboration content, and ultimately avoid the need to touch shared screens, even touch shared doors. All of which helps make the workplace safer. One thing that organizations can do to make their workplace more hands-free is to invest in smart building and sensing technology. We have a solution called Workplace Advisor that'll book a room on behalf of an employee when they walk into a space. The lights on, the room wizard will turn red, and people can get started with their meeting. We also have the opportunity to leverage voice activation, which is a technology a lot of us use at home, but it has not been widely adopted in the workplace. And so the Microsoft Surface Hub actually has voice activation as a feature that helps you interact with that device without actually touching it. That's another opportunity. A third is just leveraging the personal devices that employees carry. So whether it's with our Find app where you can book a space or a desk, or view a map and navigate the workplace, or whether it's doing things like accessing the building or floors using your phone, or purchasing food in the cafeteria using your phone. The more we can use our own individual devices rather than having to touch buttons or shared surfaces, it can really make that workplace more hands-free. So one of the things that we've seen is the organizations that invested in data prior to COVID had a real advantage over those that didn't. So we're working with companies today to look at their historical utilization data to help them understand density of different neighborhoods or floors. They're using that data to do 2 different things. One is just move people around in their assignments as people come back in waves. And by the way, we find that 94% of our customers are bringing people back in waves. And then secondarily, they can also make adjustments to the furniture itself to spread people out using actual data. And so those are 2 different ways that data can really help right now with this return to the workplace as people come back. I think the pandemic has really shown us how critical having data is in the workplace. Nobody likely predicted or could have thought about a global pandemic, but it happened, and we know that there's going to be a future crisis that's going to affect the workplace as well. And so it's a real opportunity for designers as well as organizations to prepare by having data in place so that when that next crisis does occur, they can use data to learn to create a resilient workplace, a flexible workplace, and ultimately adapt and then really have success when hopefully this doesn't occur again, but when that next crisis does take place. That's a really important question. And I think something that's worth celebrating is just how far we've all come when it comes to video collaboration, and this pandemic has sort of forced that. So a lot of people that were real novices with products like Teams and Zoom 3 months ago have become really proficient. I think that'll pay off for a long time. But there's still challenges that we're looking to address and technology is looking to address. One is around making collaboration better in the open plan. And so as people look to avoid enclosed spaces and want to start to meet out in the open, there's ways to make that experience better and less disruptive. And then the other thing is supporting highly distributed teams. So as people are coming back in waves, there's going to be a lot of people that are still calling in from home and other locations, and probably a minority of the people are actually going to be in the office for a while. And so managing collaboration when people are so distributed is a real opportunity for technology, but also the workplace to start to address.